About 20 years ago, we put together this award to give out for Legacy Award winners, people that are outstanding members in the community, that give back, they're innovators. If you're a Legacy Award winner of the past week, please stand up. Mike Norton back there, Mark Wayne, thank you guys for leading the way for us and all standing on your shoulders. Kobe would be out there too, sweating and setting up a booth, but also so would Gene. And Gene Harrell is our Link's Legacy Award, our Captura Legacy Award winner this year. And I used to go to those shows and I was this young kid, and Gene always made me feel welcome. He made me feel like I was one of you guys, and before I was. A sweet, wonderful person, and I'm honored this year to give this award to Gene.
When someone's been as impactful as Gene has in my life, it's kind of easy. The hardest part is to try to figure out which of the hundreds and hundreds of stories that I should tell. Those of you that don't know, even though Gene and I don't share the last name, Gene is my dad. He came in my life well before I can remember. I don't know if I was 2 or 3, and he's been there for basically my whole life. And so I was raised in the business. Gene worked for a company called Captura Lab, which is the same building we are now in. In '93, he ended up buying the company. So, and during that time, there was some tumultuous period of 6 or 7 years where he had a lot on the line. So I got to see how challenging it was, even though I was young, and learned so much from Gene. I've worked with him not only at home, but at the lab since I was 15 or 16 years old. I was at imaging show, the Opryland Hotel, and for those of you that have never been there, they have these atriums that have plants, trees, flowers everywhere. I mean, basically the landscaping there is an endless job. So I'm walking through and I go past someone who's watering it, and I was like, oh, I bet that job never ends. And so I keep going, and I'm now into another atrium, and I see another person, and I'm like, oh, I bet this job never ends. And I thought to myself, I said, Kobe, you're starting to turn into your parents, like the progressive deal. I'm extremely proud to be turning into Gene, if that's what I'm doing, because Gene is a very, very important part of my life. He's done wonderful things, not just for me, but for our customers, for the industry, over 50 years. Love you, Gene. Thank you so much, and congratulations. And I am proud and honored to introduce Gene Harrell as the Legacy Award winner.
Thank you very much. This group, it's been 40 or 50 years that I've been involved. For me personally and our company to grow and to create partnerships with a lot of you in the room. The other thing that is so important, and I was listening to Calvin earlier tonight, don't ever lose sight of the most important characteristic. The tradition of school pictures is still here. You will keep it if you are able to communicate in the capture of that image. The expression is what sells. Mom's anticipation of coming home and seeing that proof online or that paper proof, whatever, will never be replaced. I don't care what technology does. Thank you very much.